Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and beautiful preview, Ridge calls out Carter's betrayal and Elektra gets cozy with Remy. In the latest, the bold and the beautiful preview for November 25th to 29th, Ridge calls Carter out. Read on and find out everything that's about to go down. Will and Elektra went on a date at Il Giardino as her stalker spied on them. However, when Will was called back to the office, things were cut short. That's when her stalker, Remy, made his move. He approached Elektra, who was thrilled to see him. Clearly, she doesn't even know he's stalking her and thinks of him as a friend. Remy explained he came out to LA to get a fresh start and to see her. Next week, Elektra tells Remy that they'll have to hang out sometime. He tells her, count on it. This has one of those made-for-TV friendship gone horrifically wrong movies written all over it. Carter and Hope agreed to move forward with the plan to sign the LLC and take over Forrester, unbeknownst to Ridge and Steffy. Carter made one more attempt to the Forresters to spare Hope and her line, but Steffy made it clear how she felt about Hope, who she called a bitch. Carter and Hope later discussed their plans, but Brooke overheard them. Brooke wasted no time throwing her daughter and Carter under the bus to Ridge, letting him know what they had done. Next week, Ridge tells Brooke, so your daughter and Carter decided to take over this company? Coming up, Carter tells Hope, there is nothing I wouldn't do for you. Their clothes come off, they get cozy by the fire, and it appears they finally make love. However, their happiness may be short-lived as Ridge confronts Carter and tells him, I know what you are doing. I know what you are up to. Will he really tell Ridge that he knows what he's doing, or is he going to play Carter like Carter played him? Bold and beautiful preview, Ridge calls out Carter's betrayal and Elektra gets cozy with Remy. The world of the bold and the beautiful is never short on passion, betrayal, and jaw-dropping revelations, and this week is no exception. As tensions reach a fever pitch, Ridge Forrester finds himself facing a betrayal that cuts deeply, while a sultry newcomer stirs up trouble in the most unexpected ways. Ridge confronts Carter, how could you? Ridge Forrester has weathered his fair share of betrayals, but the latest one strikes a nerve he didn't even know was exposed. It begins with whispers in the halls of Forrester Creations, the rumor mill churning about Carter Walton's secret dealings. Ridge, always the commanding presence, decides to go straight to the source. In a heated confrontation that shakes the walls of Forrester Creations, Ridge storms into Carter's office, his face a mask of fury. You've been my friend, my confidant. And this is how you repay me. Ridge's voice trembles, not just with anger but with the sting of disappointment. Carter, visibly shaken but attempting to maintain his composure, replies, Ridge, I can explain. It's not what it seems. But Ridge isn't in the mood for explanations. He slams a folder onto Carter's desk, its contents spilling out like the secrets it holds, confidential designs, corporate strategies, and emails that Carter had no business accessing. Don't insult my intelligence, Ridge snaps. I trusted you. The whole family trusted you. As Carter struggles to find the right words, the tension is palpable. Is he guilty of betraying the Forrester clan, or is there more to the story? Carter's silence only fuels Ridge's fury, and the confrontation promises to have long-lasting repercussions. Not just for their friendship but for the future of Forrester Creations. Elektra seduces her way into the spotlight. While Ridge is grappling with betrayal, another storm is brewing, this one with a decidedly more seductive edge. Elektra Moore, the striking and enigmatic new hire at Forrester Creations, has been turning heads since the moment she arrived. But her interests extend far beyond fashion. Enter Remy Shaw, a charismatic but guarded consultant brought in to streamline operations at Forrester. Remy has made it clear that he's all business, but Elektra seems determined to change that. Their interactions begin innocently enough, shared elevator rides, late-night brainstorming sessions, but it's clear that Elektra has a different agenda. In one particularly charged moment, she finds Remy alone in the Forrester design studio, poring over sketches. "You work too hard," Electra purrs, her voice like silk as she steps closer. Remy glances up, his expression unreadable. "And you don't seem to work enough," he quips, though there's a flicker of amusement in his eyes. Electra doesn't miss a beat. She slides onto the edge of the desk, her eyes locking onto his. "Maybe I just know when to take a break, and who to take it with." The chemistry between them is electric, and it's clear that Electra knows exactly how to play the game. But is her interest in Remy genuine, or is he just another pawn in her climb to the top? And how will their growing closeness affect the already strained dynamics at Forrester Creations? Brooke and Taylor team up? Meanwhile, the Forrester matriarchs, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes, find themselves in an unexpected alliance. With Ridge distracted by Carter's betrayal and the arrival of Electra shaking things up, the two women realize they may need to join forces to protect the family legacy. Their tentative truce begins with a chance encounter at Il Giardino, where Brooke overhears Taylor speaking with an old colleague about a potential threat to Forrester Creations. Intrigued, and perhaps a little suspicious, Brooke confronts Taylor. "What's going on?" Brooke demands, her tone sharp but not unkind. "If there's a problem at Forrester, I deserve to know." Taylor hesitates, but ultimately decides to share what she knows. "There's something off about Electra," she admits. "And I think Carter might be caught in the middle." The revelation shocks Brooke, but it also ignites her competitive spirit. "If she's a threat to Forrester, we'll take her down together." It's a bold declaration, and one that could mark a turning point in their tumultuous relationship. But can Brooke and Taylor really set aside their differences, or will their alliance crumble under the weight of old grudges? The stakes rise. As the week unfolds, the stakes only grow higher. Ridge, relentless in his pursuit of the truth, begins to unravel a web of deception that points to more than just Carter. Could Electra be involved? And if so, what's her ultimate goal? Carter, meanwhile, finds himself at a crossroads. Does he come clean to Ridge and risk losing everything, or does he double down and hope that the truth never comes to light? His decision could have far-reaching consequences, not just for him, but for everyone at Forrester Creations. Electra, ever the wild card, continues to play her hand with calculated precision. Her growing closeness to Remy doesn't go unnoticed, and it's only a matter of time before someone, perhaps Ridge, perhaps Brooke and Taylor, decides to confront her. But Electra is nothing if not resourceful, and she's not about to go down without a fight. A shocking twist. It seems like the dust is beginning to settle, the bold and the beautiful delivers a twist that no one sees coming. At a high-profile Forrester event, Ridge prepares to unveil a new collection, a collection that, unbeknownst to him, has been compromised. As the models take the runway, gasps ripple through the crowd. The designs, meant to showcase Forrester's innovation, bear an uncanny resemblance to those of a rival brand. The implications are clear: someone within Forrester Creations has been feeding information to the competition. Ridge's eyes dart to Carter, whose expression is a mix of shock and guilt. But before he can confront him, Electra steps forward, her face the picture of feigned innocence. "Looks like you've got a mole in your midst," she says, her tone dripping with mock sympathy. The room falls silent, all eyes on Ridge. But it's Brooke who breaks the tension, her voice steady and commanding. "This isn't over," she declares, her gaze shifting to Electra. "Not by a long shot." With betrayal, seduction, and corporate espionage taking center stage, this week on The Bold and the Beautiful promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Who will come out on top, and who will be left picking up the pieces? One thing is certain: in the world of the Forresters, nothing is ever as it seems.